effectively the digitization or tokenization of money market funds, right? These are trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars that could find themselves in tokenized form. And there's an underlying infrastructure that's different for distributed ledger technology.
Do you prefer finality so you can sleep well at night? If you've answered yes, like you often do, choose Ripple.
When individuals like this, Nick Kerrigan, head of innovation at Swift, only 10 days ago, discussing on a panel about connecting blockchains and tokenization of real-world assets, is literally telling you to your face that we are early.
Where it's starting to accelerate, but isn't quite yet at the sort of takeoff point. And indeed, we see that right in the market cap.
What prevails now with Ripple and the SEC? Does the SEC just kind of accept that ruling around XRP as a security and let it lie, or do they really want to push the envelope?
What always strikes me is, here's David Schwartz walking around the Warriors game, and he walks by people and they have no idea. Like, here's one of the most important people in cryptography, one of the most important people in blockchain, one of the most important people in the crypto markets.
We're working to get rid of Gary Gensler. I gave a hearing where I was able to communicate with him and say, look, I plan to fire you.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got some bags, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub. We got Brenton Meadows in the building. Appreciate you stopping by, stuffing some bags, smashing them likes. Go ahead. Throw on those moon suits. Throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up. Because the future's extra. Bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.22 trillion, up almost 1% in the past 24. We got BTC's dominance here at 46.5%. Taking a look at the rest of the cryptos here, we got XRP in that number 5 spot, 70 cents, down about 0.7 in the past 24. We got Stellar XLM, 14 cents, BTC 29,268, ETH 1819 hundo. We got Flare Networks right around 0.0139, Songbird 007, XLIST 0006, Spectre right around a nickel, ELS 002. We got EQ 0.0425. Taking a look at the altcoin season index, we are still in Bitcoin season, but we are starting to kick back up here closer to the altcoin season. We need to be above a 75 for it to be a full-blown altcoin season. Quick announcement before we get started here. Jeremy Hogan's account is still under siege by scammers, spammers trying to push out a fake XRP scam. Be careful with all the scams going on right now at an all-time high, with XRP closer than we've ever been. XRP, they want that bag by any means. We got Emi Yoshikawa, Ripple's David Schwartz, and why XRP Ledger is ready-made for RWAs at WebX. We got XRP becomes the most traded altcoin in 2023. It looks like the masses are starting to catch on. We got the Digital Pound Foundation today. President Vladimir Putin of Russia officially signed the digital ruble bill into law, granting the country's central bank the authority to issue its own digital currency. Welcome to the mass adoption cryptocurrencies. We got James K. Fallon from Stuart Alderati. Ripple won't shy away from likely the SEC's appeal if it's a federal court ruling. Stuart Alderati says 30 plus years as a lawyer, and crypto is without a doubt the most fascinating industry I've been a part of. Thank you for having me on to discuss what the lawsuit decision means, where the SEC has jurisdiction, and more importantly, where it doesn't, and much more. We got Mr. Man XRP. There are trillions coming into this new space in the form of tokenized assets. Welcome to the transformation of value.
Memorandum of Understanding to establish our digital asset custodian called Zodia here in the DIFC. Now, 5 years ago, we weren't talking about a digital asset custodian in Standard Chartered Bank.
How big can that be, Bill? This is becoming a hub for crypto. It's very, very clear it's an ambition. So from an MOU to dollars, tell me what it can be.
So we have Zodia is our digital asset custodian, and I do make the distinction between digital assets and crypto.
Okay.
So today, crypto is the bulk of what is digital assets today. When we look forward 5 or 10 years from now, I think we'll find vast swathes of the financial architecture that has been tokenized. That could include central bank digital currencies, which of course exist to some extent so far, but they're quite small at this point. Stable coins, tokenized real assets, whether it's, Jenny talks about effectively the digitization or tokenization of money market funds, right? These are trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars that could find themselves in tokenized form. And there's an underlying infrastructure that's different for distributed ledger technology relative to the current state of play. And to the extent that Dubai or anyone else can get ahead of the game and make sure that infrastructure is embedded in the local infrastructure, but also regulated from here, it gives you a huge head start in terms of building that industry over time.
Well, that digitization that Jenny talked about in many ways handed the power to decide what
XRP, distributed ledger technology, trillions, trillions, trillions. Coming this way, know what you hold. We got BIS, Bank for International Settlements, cross-border. CBDC is the new territory and more complicated than domestic. BIS Innovation Hub experiments show that by leveraging new technologies, central banks can provide new solutions to many operational challenges and policy questions. XRP Ledger, hidden in plain sight. We got Mr. Intuitive, choose Ripple, the XRP Ledger.
Gary, are you there? Gary, are you a low-risk kind of guy? Are you often on the move like me and have a need for speed? Are you tired of paying for that unnecessary friction? Do you have liquidity in your dating profile? Do you live by transparency? Do you prefer finality so you can sleep well at night? If you've answered yes like you often do, choose Ripple. Choose common sense. The choice is yours.
You know what's coming. They know what's coming. They can't stop it. We got Sandy Young. It was a pleasure speaking with Alex M. Daniel about how we have driven Ripple's momentum in Europe and made our recent acquisition of MEETUP, all while grappling with the now victorious lawsuit in the U.S. Read our full conversation here. Sandy Young shares how she sees the crypto industry evolving in the years since the SEC lawsuit. Most of the firm's expansion has happened outside of the U.S. The U.S. will pick up and grow a lot more now. Trillions, trillions, trillions on the way. And we got the article right here. Ripple Europe's Chief Sandy Young on beating the SEC. Ripple's partial court win sets the stage for the firm's global expansion, Europe's boss said. While the Ripple flexes muscles by snatching up MEETUP in May, the crypto firm has backstrap on plans to disrupt SWIFT. We got Ripple MEETUP mega merger in May. Ripple bought crypto custody infrastructure firm MEETUP for $250 million. The move gives it access to the Swiss company's formidable lineup of clients. These include Citigroup, BNB, Singapore DBS, Spanish Bank. We got General Crypto subsidiary, Forge, and Standard Chartered Crypto Venture, Zodia. She says we have a similar vision of the world. A lot of assets will continue to be tokenized. There's going to be a need to custody them. That market opportunity is massive and only growing. The best is yet to come. Crawl, walk, then we rock it. The MEETUP deal was not motivated by any need for Ripple to diversify or hedge its bets, rather provide a more rounded offering with custody services built in, Young said. It's all great news. It's a testament that there's a great value in the technology if applied well. This is not about making a quick buck. It's about infrastructure. It's about improvements. It's about problem solving, utility. Are we going to be replacing Swift or just complementing it? For all the talks of solving problems, Ripple has been forced to dial back its revolutionary tone over the last 5 years. In 2018, Brad Garlinghouse said he wanted to replace Swift, the decade-old global payment network which dominates the market for financial institutions. SWIFT stands for Society of Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. When asked if the company would eventually replace the messaging system with its competitor, RippleNet, Young said, "This is a very big space in cross-border payments. Everybody's addressing it in different ways. In some ways, we're complementary. Some we might be better or worse." Swift has been in partnerships with blockchain infrastructure firms R3 since 2019, exploring ways to speed up and simplify payment processes. Problems around cost, speed, transparency, fees still exist with Swift, Young said. "I'm not going to say we're going to replace it tomorrow, but we have definitely provided innovation and even, I would argue, forced them to look at blockchain and crypto and ways to innovate and been a force for change in the industry." She also says there are so many problems to be solved and nobody can do it alone. XRP, hidden in plain sight, replacing Swift or just complementing it one way or another. All roads lead to the universal bridge, interoperability, faster, cheaper, more efficient. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. And they can't stop it. We got Cypress. We're at the stage right before takeoff, directly from the head of innovation at Swift 11 days ago. Stop being impatient, understand what you hold, and buckle up for the ride of a lifetime opportunity of multiple lifetimes.
With individuals like this, Nick Kerrigan, head of innovation at Swift, only 10 days ago, discussing on a panel about connecting blockchains and tokenization of real-world assets, is literally telling you to your face that we are early. Take a second and listen to this gentleman right here and utilize this opportunity to do your research and capitalize on this crypto winter.
That's incredibly powerful. I guess we're, as you said, we're sort of at the, I wouldn't say we're at the start of this, we're still in the early stages of it, right? We're sort of at that, I always think about the sort of S-curve of adoption, and we're sort of at that sort of where it's starting to accelerate, but isn't quite yet to the sort of takeoff point. And indeed, we see that right in the market cap of regulated tokens, which is still relatively small, especially compared with sort of less regulated things like sort of crypto assets. And I guess some of the things that limit them.
What? We are still in the stage before takeoff. The freaking head of innovation at Swift just told you that. I'm just saying, pay attention to detail.
Hold on for dear life and buckle up for the ride of a lifetime XRP. We're right at the stage, right before takeoff. We got Anthony Welfare, excited to be working with HKMAGOVHK on the tokenized real estate with tokenized settlement. For tokenized asset settlement, Ripple and Fubon's bank pilot features EHKD's potential to unlock the value of illiquid assets or real estate asset tokenization, all on the XRP ledger. We got digital asset investor PolySign thinking crypto.
What prevails now with Ripple and the SEC? Does the SEC just kind of accept that ruling around XRP as a security and let it lie, or do they really want to push the envelope and open up what would be a much broader potential ruling against them for a lot of other similar sort of tokens or assets, that they believe could be deemed to be securities? And if the Ripple case is meant to be, demonstrative and setting a precedence, the implication could be far worse for the SEC. So they may just want to box XRP and say the XRP ruling was a very narrow, fact-specific sort of ruling from the court, and it's really not meant to encapsulate the broader ecosystem of what we at the SEC believe are securities. So I think it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
John Dean responds and says, I believe that this is the biggest and hottest debate at the SEC, and I believe that there are some senior SEC officials who are split on what to do. Some will say don't appeal, and the SEC can argue the facts and circumstances, and that XRP is a unique story, one not shared by other tokens. If you appeal and lose, it's the law in the second court and hugely persuasive in every other jurisdiction. Others will argue that you must try and appeal because the Torah's decision, although not binding on the other judges in the SDNY, it will be massively persuasive on Torah's fellow judges. Think the Coinbase case. Plus, if you don't appeal, it sends the message you accepted Torah's decision, and XRP has clarity, not a security. We got Edward Farina, MFUFG Bank, Japan's premier bank, and Bradesco, second largest bank in Brazil, signed a memorandum of understanding to develop a cross-border payment service between Japan and Brazil, utilizing Ripple's cutting-edge technology on the XRP ledger. You know what's coming, they know what's coming, and they can't stop it. All roads lead to the bridge. We got GDLT, XRP, XLM, XDC, Casper, Hyperledger Foundation. We got Big Brad Garland House on the legendary David Schwartz, and how most people don't know, seeing David Schwartz, the most important man in cryptography.
I go to Warriors games sometimes here in San Francisco, and unbeknownst to me, Joel Katz, aka David Schwartz, funny to call him Joel Katz. Anyway, David Schwartz is a Warriors fan, and so I bumped into him actually twice, just totally randomly walking around. And what always strikes me is, here's David Schwartz walking around the Warriors game, and he walks by people and they have no idea. Like, here's one of the most important people in cryptography, one of the most important people in blockchain, one of the most important people in the crypto markets.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the Steph Curry of digital assets. He's the Steph Curry of that whole, anyway. People walk by, they have no idea. And he's such a humble guy, but obviously, brilliant, and frankly, Ripple's incredibly lucky to have him.
Yeah, he's for sure an MVP. So I will use this opportunity to remind you.
Know what you hold, the most important person in the world on the RippleNet, the XRP ledger. We got Mr. Huber. Ripple sold 2.2 billion XRP since 2023 started. That's about 315 million per month, about 50% more than usual, 200 million in 2022. Now the crying is about to start, but I can reassure you, it's not the XRP tards who have bought these 2.2 billion XRP. And XRP has outperformed anyway, no matter what you feel, you know what's coming. We got Reuters spotlights XRP as unexpected force propelling the altcoin market. And we're still just getting started. The best is still yet to come. Rathacay, there's an excitement over the XRP ledger AMM, largely for staking income. The interesting thing is that the AMM should reduce price volatility, which in general is something traders want. Curious to see the massive volumes and an AMM effectively render XRP price stable. We got X will be able to conduct your entire financial world. Big things are coming. Welcome to the internet of value. Running on that XRP. Shout out to T-Boone8. We got some special tags being made for the Rich Ducks meetup out in Daytona, Florida. First come, first serve. We'll see you there August 18th, 2023, 509 Lounge, Daytona, Florida. That being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, check out the Rich Duck Crypto Club Discord. We're testing out some new features and some new perks for NFT holders. If you hold a Ledger City Duck or 5 or more Rich Ducks, you get access to the AI art generator. We also have ChatGPT up in here. Hit the link down below, jump in the Discord, connect your wallet, get your NFT verified holder role. Check out the new features and exclusive perks for NFT holders. And with that being said, Bagman, Bag Ladies, where will you be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open and XRP 589 Plus finally gets set free? Later glitches. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up those bags, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below, drop an elbow on that like button from the top ropes. Catch you up here, top floor on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB, be your own bank, bring your own bags. Peace out. Crypto goes.
XRP got clarity. We told you was coming and they still all hate. Faster, cheaper, we don't gotta wait. I don't really listen anyway. So much nonsense that they say, and you can't get me with the FUD. And I'ma crumble up a nug to celebrate this victory. You could be my friend or enemy, and I ain't gonna lose no energy, because the time you hear this, I'ma be somewhere that you wanna be, and somewhere where my phone don't reach. Cause XRP got clarity. Cause XRP got clarity. Sipping on clarity juice, cause RippleNet got the W. I seen it on Moon O'Clock News. Buckle up.